Good morning, everybody. How are we this morning? Um, I'm not gonna lie. I downloaded a new game yesterday, or I should say, like, it's a new game for the PC, but I've played it before. I downloaded Diablo 5 yesterday, and it took forever. So I have no clue if it's gonna slow down Sims at all. I'm kind of hoping not. It doesn't appear to be, but anyone who knows Sims knows that that is yet to be seen. Let me adjust this. Um, also, there we go. Yeesh. We had that Sims update yesterday, which, yeah, the game has been updated. All mods have been disabled. That's fine. I don't really care right now because I don't. Oh, we do. Okay. You good? Okay. Apply, and then we need to restart. So give me a second. Buddy, then play the snake game, buddy. I'm not doing this morning. Okay? I need you to figure it out like big boy. There you go. Alright. Let's try this one more time. Okay. She should be coming up. Give her a second. There we go. Yeah. There you go. Okay. That got fixed. We are gonna, oh, not what I wanted. Resume. Because I'm pretty sure I was building this in this world. But we're gonna see. Because I don't know for sure if I was actually building this yet or not. How did you end up in ABC Mouse? You're gonna have to wait, dude. Because I can't skip it. Okay. What is this? I don't know what this can. Oh, I guess my face is in the way. You can't see it anyway. Am I? I'm not locked. Yeah, see? I don't know what that is. I did enable UI cheats, so I don't know about that. That is not what I want. I want to manage worlds. Just go to manage worlds. Excuse me. Just because that'll be. Let's see, it's not there. Okay. Maybe it'll go away. Yeah, we were building it here. Excellent. All right. Well, we got that taken care of. See? And it's. Let me just. Let me see if I can figure out. Yeah. Possible to turn that. Click on the three dots in the upper right corner to get game options. Assuming we need to go to game options. Tutorials and tips. Remove the check mark for enable help center icons and control legends. Okay. Tutorials. Apply. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. Rowan, what are you doing, my dude? That is so loud. It's not even funny. What volume are you on? 8. That's why. For reference, when I play regular non-copyrighted music in the background for myself, it's at like 2. But Eliza was cleaning yesterday. So, all right. So let's see what we got and go from there. Also, it's nighttime, which I don't like. Okay. So, front entrance, straight to the kitchen, where we have a lovely bar area. I feel like I need to put more cabinets here. I feel like it's kind of naked otherwise. Maybe we could put not there. And then what if we put the what if we put these guys here? Does that seem ridiculous or does that seem legit? In which case we're doing upper cabinets because I don't like the look of not upper cabinets here. Why does that set back so far? That's kind of frustrating, but whatever. Can I fit? No. Okay, that's fine, because we can just do another one here. I just don't want the windows, like, up against. Yeah. And then we'll do some, oh, excuse me, across here too. Because it'll look dumb to just do itty bitty baby ones across the top here. Yeah, I think so. But that's what we got for our kitchen. We're definitely gonna like add more clutter and stuff. But that's what we've got going so far. Then we have our dining room where I can't figure out for the life of me where I want to put this table. I feel like that actually works because it's more centered. And then I think I don't want to, but I do want to extend this out. That, and then we can kind of turn, we have more room to turn this table then and make it look less weird. Extend that to there. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. Can I? That almost makes it look worse. Can I? If it were not for these pieces, I think it'd be fine. That's like the only part of it that bothers me, I think. But it is what it is. Like, I don't know what else to do with it. So there we go. So we're getting somewhere with it. It's something. That plant needs to move. Like really badly. We put you there. You're not too bad there. And then can I scoot you there? Can we do that? BB don't move objects. Okay. It clips there slightly. We should probably fix that. There we go. See? Ta-da. Problem solved. Here is our living room. I think that's where I finished, or I stopped, I should say, because I didn't finish it, obviously. What kind of coffee table do we want in here? Something like this. I feel like that fits the vibes very well. I don't know how easily it's gonna be moved around though. Like, I don't know how easily my Sims are gonna be able to move around it. In theory, it's like all far enough away and ow. Okay. Jeebus. I've been sneezing all morning and it's totally weather related. It just sucks. Or alternatively, to a giant table like this, we could do like something small and glass. Does that have like a light? I like that. I think it looks really good in here. Um, the struts. Interesting. Um, what is up? Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning, DX? I jumped into your stream for a little bit last night. Um, I think I was lurking on my phone, though, which means that it doesn't show up as like. I mean, I didn't comment or anything, so you wouldn't have known. Evening right now. So then it would have been. Were you my last night? Does that mean that's your this morning? You were streaming this morning? Because it's morning for me. So I don't know. Also, I would like to just point out how like off I am today, how insane I am. I just went to turn down my music that plays on my Alexa and from 11 a.m. today. Okay. Hmm. I don't know. I swear maybe it wasn't yours. Were you I'm trying to remember. I was so tired last night. I don't know. I don't know. I could just be crazy. I know I have jumped into one of your streams the past couple days. Because I've been trying really hard to make sure that everybody that, comes in and shows me love, I'm trying to make sure that I jump in and show them some love too. Almost 12 hours ago. So then, yes, it would have been. Okay. I feel better now. Thank you for helping me get there. Can you tell I'm not completely awake yet this morning? I just, I'm blaming the rain. I'm blaming the rain, I'm blaming brain fog, and I'm blaming, um, not liking mornings, I guess. I don't know. I do. I don't hate mornings, but I don't enjoy mornings. Okay. So this is our living room. Caleb Lewis Raid, thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you. Welcome in. I am working on my 100 baby house because I'm getting really frustrated with the one that I'm currently in. So welcome in. Thank you so much. Hi, how are you? Oh my goodness, and welcome. Thank you for the follow. I'm like super close to 50. Oh my goodness, no way. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Tori. Kayla Lewis, thank you for following. Raven, thank you for following. You guys are awesome. Good morning. I am doing awesome. How are you guys? Thank you so much. We're having soft tacos later. Deal. Deal. I do ask, unfortunately, I need soft corn tortillas. I am unfortunately a gluten intolerant girly. Um, but I'm down for tacos any day of the week. Let's go. We doing chicken, we doing beef, we doing carne asada. Fish tacos are really good too. I love me some fish tacos. No flour, yes. No wheat, barley, or rye products. Which is it's a learning curve. I cannot tell you how many like spices and stuff that I'm like, what? Even my shampoo, I had to switch shampoo because my shampoo and conditioner had gluten in them. Carnitas, yes. Let's go. I don't think I have any good places like that around here. I wish I did because that sounds really good actually. That sounds delicious. Okay, so we need to work on this bathroom. So this is our kitchen dining room. We have stove, stay there. You are not invited to that party. We have a desk here, which is kind of just a place setter right now. Wrapped in a hard taco is great. Yes. Yeah, you mean like a hard taco and then a soft on the outside? Yes. Yes. Um, I will say as far as having to switch to like corn tortillas, um, I do find that like more traditional taco, like chicken or uh fish or seafood or like, like steak, carne asada kind of thing, so much better. So much better. Um I got you. I got you. Um but yeah, I also I made a gluten-free tortillas one day. It wasn't terrible, but it did not hit like I wanted it to. I have been ooh, oh my goodness, a deep fried burrito. That sounds incredible. Um, the amount of stomach uncomfortable gurgleness that would happen from deep frying a burrito would be insane, but I think it'd be worth it. Like there are just certain things that I've never eaten, I've never tried that like I'm like, I mean, I think I could do it once. Um, but that's me. I don't know. A place I used to work, they sold deep fried burritos. Oh, that sounds really good. Um, I used to work at a Denny's. So if you're not from states, I don't know time wise where everybody's at. If you're not in the States, Denny's is like a breakfast place mostly. They do food all day, but they're kind of known for their breakfast stuff. I don't remember. Blah, 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 blah. I don't remember if they were international or not. I don't think we were. I do not think we were an IHOP. I think we wanted to be IHOP, but we were not IHOP. But we went through this horrible, um, if you know, you know. We went through, I want to say it was like 2016. It would have been before that. It would have been like 2014 because it was before Eliza was born. The iPad's right there, buddy. Um, That creature right there is my 3-year-old, by the way. What are you doing? Is it there? I've heard of Denny's, although they don't have it down there. Gotcha. Okay, cool. So I worked at Denny's. I worked at Denny's. I turned 16. I worked at Denny's until I went to college. I worked at Denny's when I came back from break from college. Um, it wasn't until actually shortly before I got pregnant. The iPad's right there, buddy. It wasn't until right, actually, like legit right before I got pregnant with my oldest daughter, that I stopped working at Denny's the first time because I did go back. But we went through this horrible, like, everything had maple syrup on it, okay? Maple syrup and bacon, which don't get me wrong, I'm not against. I think it sounds delicious. The problem is, right? I'm in California. It's almost 6 a.m. here. I have one of my bestest friends in the world lives in he used to live in California. He lives in Washington now. But I state times, US times I'm good with, because I used to work customer service. So like that one I'm okay with. It's when you start getting into other countries and stuff that it gets really bizarre for me. My sister-in-law um when my younger brother and my sister-in-law were in high school. I am a sucker for these curtains, by the way. You will see me put them everywhere. I love these curtains. They're just so like neutral and versatile. Anyway, um she moved her dad got stationed in Italy. It is 8:48 a.m. here on the East Coast where I am in PA. So that's crazy to me. Like time just I don't know. But I will regularly be like up late on my phone doom scrolling like everybody, and my friend will text me and he'll be like, "Why are you still awake? Like it's late here and it's like you're 3 hours ahead of me. Go to bed. Don't you have kids?" And I'm like, "No. I don't know what you're talking about." Okay. So this is mom's room. It doesn't have to be like too fancy or anything. I just wanted it to look a little nice for her. This is the hallway bathroom that I haven't put a door to apparently. I got distracted and started working on the other side of the house again. My bad. Oh my goodness. Uh, but yeah, so at Denny's, if it were not for this comment section, I don't think my brain would be able to keep up right now. At Denny's, we had a maple bacon milkshake, and it was probably one of the most horrible things to have to make. And I swear every time somebody ordered it, we were all like, ew, who is drinking this? But it was just because, like, I mean, there was so much. There was, so it was like, I don't, I don't think I was ever sworn to secrecy as far as like recipes are concerned. Um, so, yeah. But it used to be, it would be like 4 scoops of vanilla ice cream, 3 for kids, a couple ounces of milk, and then you would put in. We had these little like clear um craft, not craft, containers. I don't know. They were like this big, and we were supposed to fill them with syrup because that was back before COVID, where I just put everything on the table and had to wipe everything down over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I didn't hate working in restaurant service as with COVID or anything. Those are the real MVPs, by the way, is the people who still managed to work in like restaurants and stuff when they reopened and having to deal with the constantly changing those and medical professionals. The constantly changing regulations is just I have so much respect. Because I couldn't do it. It would drive me nuts. Okay, can we oh, I feel like nightstands might be a little tight in here. I mean, we could make her room a little bigger. It doesn't have to. I want to change her bathroom too. It was kind of just a placeholder sort of a thing. You did it? He's King Goldfish. I don't know if I can turn you. There he is. There is my 3-year-old gremlin. In trying to get goldfish. That's Rowan. He's my little mascot. He's 3, so he just chills. He hangs out. He is a gremlin. Uh, I love him to death. He is my little buddy. He is my baby. He is my last baby. So I let him get away with way too much. I won't lie. Um, but like, I mean, he's my baby. Um, and I'm gonna be really sad when these next couple years just like fly by and he's old enough to go to school. Because I'm already going through that craziness with my second youngest, who is 2 days away from finishing kindergarten. And it's it sounds kind of silly, but it's a big deal for me that she is about to finish kindergarten because she's just my constant reminder of how much my life has changed in such a short period of time and how kind of thankful I am for it. Ava, my soon to be 6-year-old, um, was well, her and Rowan are both rainbow babies, but Ava was like 6 months old when COVID hit, and her dad and my ex and I split. So to see that she's almost done with kindergarten is insane to me because it's like, oh my goodness, like that's literally like almost the start of a new life. Oh, I like that in there as like these are her like memories or whatever, but I don't know. Okay, and then she needs like hand towels. So I try to, as far as 100 baby house, I try really hard to like keep it size wise within reason. Because I'm like, I'm all for a ridiculous house. But also, I don't want to be paying a ridiculous amount of bills. It's open and it's got you. DX, you're in Australia, 17 hours ahead of California. 17 ahead of California? So 14 ahead of me. Yes. California girls. Yes. Then you have reached the right company. Because I don't think songs like that can get mentioned and not play in my head. You're in Australia too, Kayla. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Um, I would love to visit one day. However, I have heard that you have ginormous spiders, and I am not a spider girly. And everybody that I know who have Tasmania, that's awesome. Welcome in. Well, I mean, you're already in. We've already been chatting, but still, that's crazy to me. Wow. In Victoria, in the East Coast. Okay. I cool, cool, cool. I believe we've had the conversation before on stream. I see you. You want to come say hi? Come sit. Come say hi. He does have a diaper on. He doesn't have a shirt on. This kid never has a shirt. You never see big spiders? Good. Maybe I'll consider visiting then. Can you say hi? Nice here. Hunts, your huntsman is just chilling with you. He's like blue light, so he always looks at the screen that's on his shoulder. Okay, so what is that? What is a huntsman? Is that something I should know? And I'm just dumb. I'm really sorry. It isn't as bad as you think. I don't think you guys understand my fear of spiders. I don't like spiders. I don't like spiders. Like, I'm the kind of person who would be like, but you can like put that in a cage, right? That thing. But like usually, and I feel like spiders that big are usually really smart, and that's where the problem is. Okay, and they move fast. That's my issue. I am the kind of person. Can you stop? Can you either sit up here or get down? No. Uh, its sibling had a hatchling recently, so I've been trying to manage that, and it's been. Ah! I mean, that's awesome, but good for you. Good for you. Ugh. I don't do spiders. Spiders are like my ick. And it's not even. I'm good. It's not even like an arachnophobia thing. It's just like a healthy respect of like, I understand your little body can take me out. So you stay over there in your area. I'll stay over here in mine. We'll respect each other and we'll be good. That's how I deal with spiders. I am the huntsmen actually aren't poisonous. They just great. um I'll take your word for it. Like I mean again, it sounds awesome. It sounds really cool. I I would geek out. I would geek out so bad. Do you still like is it like a can I don't is it like a bug bite? Do you still like swell up like a bug bite? Like for context, I guess. I'm like allergic to venom and I mean I think I think um obviously like if it's venomous everybody's has a reaction to it. So if it's not venomous there's that. But like how does that work as far as what's venomous and what's not? Because like mosquitoes aren't venomous, but I'm allergic to them. Mostly just a puncture wound. It's just a flesh wound. I went to the docs. They said it was fine. Gave me a Band-Aid and sent me on my way. I'm not built for that. I'm not built for that. I I mean, you'd get a lot of entertainment out of me, that's for sure. Because I'd be like geeking out, and you'd be like, it's fine," and I'd be like, "That's fine." You'd be like, "Yeah, no big deal. That's fine." Be like, "Your definition and my definition of fine are very different." Okay, yeah, here, let me see. Where's the black piece that holds it in? Yeah, there's a cover that holds it in for you, Bubs. When I Okay, wait. It's only because I was feeding them and Mama Spider got protective of the egg when I wasn't even close to them. Interesting. There's part of me that's like, I have so much curiosity. I have questions, but like I don't know if I want to know this much about spiders. Like the egg. When I was okay. So like how big are they? Like how big are the eggs? Like are they how how big is how big is the spider and then how big is the eggs? Because like it and then I have so many questions. I have so many questions. Yeah? Okay. I don't know what he's doing. That is not the button I wanted. I wanted that one to try and sneak this in here. Oh, that's like not bad. This is okay, buddy. They are very, very tiny, but they hatched recently. Okay. I'm also like not in a like um very, very tiny. Very, very tiny. Are they like those? Do they carry their eggs on their back? Are they those spiders? Because that's like a Final Destination level fear. Okay, hundreds of them. So I've been trying to keep them alive. Oh, so I had to take them out of the mother's enclosure because Dad was trying to eat them, and now they're in a different enclosure in my room because it's the warmest room in the house. They will die in the cold much easier than their parents. I mean, I feel that's like a normal baby thing. They don't regulate their temperature yet. Um, and ignore Streamlad's warning about sending long messages because we're learning, we're educating. Um, I mean, it sounds really cool, but it sounds insane at the same time. But yes, the little spiders that carry their bajillions of eggs on their back, um, and you see those god awful videos of people like stepping on them and then they just like ugh, that I'm a kill it with fire kind of person. Not gonna lie there. I adore them. I'm just so proud because they actually survived 2 weeks already. That's awesome. And that's all that matters. All that matters is that you are into it. And it is so cool. It's like skeeves me out a little bit, but that's because I don't like spiders, but it's still really cool. Um, that's awesome. And I think that it's really cool to have like what other people would consider off the wall hobbies or habits or interests. Everybody has their thing, and I'm glad that you found yours, and I'm glad that you found something that you're passionate in. Yeah, like I love talking. This is one of the things that I love most about streaming is I just don't know what I'm gonna do when they grow up. I can't keep all of them. They'll start fighting. Do they really? Is that I mean, obviously, like, that's probably a thing, but, like, is that a thing? That's insane. We have, like, a full nursery in this house over here, right? We do not. So we need bassinets in mom's room. Well, that complicates things. What if we put this here? Like there. Oh, I gotta alt place you because you're not gonna center on the wall otherwise. That's annoying. Do you have different frames? Yes, you do. Oh, I like that one. I mean, I kind of liked the other one too, but I like that one. And then we can put like a little side table here. No, you're not rambling. We are good. I am trying to remember what I was doing because I got invested in our conversation. Um, that is the only thing. I could just sit here and chat all day though. So like that's not a you, that's a me. Um, and you know, you're new. I gotta learn people. Um, have you ever seen spider pairings? It's very interesting. No. Would it is that like the equivalent to like reading them? You're my friend now. Excellent. Um, I like having friends. Um, I'm one of those people that I'm like, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, and my kids are like, you don't have friends. So we can, yes, 100% we're friends now. 100%. I am here for it. What does this look like? Hmm. We could do white. I feel like white could actually help break up the room a little bit. And then what are color? I might keep these color then. And then I need bassinets, 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 bassinets. I have to keep telling myself or I'm going to forget. Um, what if we did a bassinet on each side of the bathroom door? Is that weird? Or was that good? You have to watch them because they will eat each other afterwards sometimes. Oh yeah. So you just said something about that, and I meant to ask, and I didn't. You said the father would eat them. Does the mother not? Because um I thought that was just kind of like a spider thing, or is that just like a black widow thing? Am I not? Am I? I know black widows will eat their partners, but I don't know about like. Obviously, I'm not really a spider connoisseur. Connoisseur, is that the right word for that? No, I don't think so. Uh, the dad will try and eat them, and then the mom will try to eat the dad. Gotcha. She's like, my babies. I brought them into this world. I'll take them out. Uh, not a phrase I've used on my children before. Brought you into this world. I'll take you out of it. For the sake of the internet, I would never cause harm to my children. In a lot of ways. My children are my reason that I still continue. You need a diaper change. Did you poop? Why didn't you go poop in a potty? Yeah. Okay. One day I want snakes, but it's not legal. Really? My babysitter when I was a kid, her son had snakes. And she actually had to call my mom to come get us one time if I remember correctly, because her son's snake was not in the cage and we could not find him. And um I don't remember what kind of snake it was. It wasn't like poisonous or dangerous. I mean, it was a big snake, but he wasn't like dangerous. I don't remember what kind of snake he was because I was terrified of him. I was a child. Um, but you got a diaper? Get a diaper and wipes. Um, you got it? Okay. It's a small room, but I feel like it'll do the job. I don't know what we're gonna do if she has another set of triplets. We'll figure it out when we get there. I held a big snake before at a reptile park. The diaper? Where? Um the amusement park near where I live has a zoo attached to it. And it's a small zoo, but it's a zoo, and the schools take the kids there all the time for like field trips, and so they pulled out a boa, and so I have somewhere because she's Ro, can you calm down a bit, bud? Um, it's been a couple years because it was when Eliza was in kindergarten, or first grade. It was first grade. It wasn't kindergarten because COVID. But excuse me. Um, I have a picture of Eliza holding a boa constrictor, which was insane to see my 5-year-old holding a giant snake, but it was cool. I'm all for like really cool experiences like that where I'm like I would be geeking out, but like if you can sit there calmly and do it because it's a once in a lifetime chance. Um like when are you gonna come in contact with somebody that's just like, hey, you want to hold a boa constrictor? Honestly, I think I'd probably walk away from that person slowly and not leave eye contact and be like, where did you get this snake from? Whose snake is this? We'll put the bulletin board up. We don't need like a curfew or anything per se, but definitely need our decoration box. Excuse me. Oh. Caffeine, do your job. I almost drank that sideways. I almost wore my caffeine. I would be like, heck yes, I want to hold it. My um my concern, my issue, I guess, with it just comes from animals and living creatures. We are so in tune with energy. You're so nice to talk to. I feel like I can just yap with no worries. Aw, thank you. I'm glad we can be friends and that you feel that way. I'm having fun too. I love that. I feel like we just kind of clicked and we could definitely yap and I love it. Uh, so I'm glad that you are mutually feeling that way as well. But animals like or living creatures because reptiles are not they're in weird kingdoms, whatever. um, living creatures are incredibly in tune with energy, and so I know that they're gonna sense my fear, my uneasiness, and so they're gonna be on guard. So it's that whole, like, it leaves so much room for miscommunication when there's already so much room for it, because me and the animal don't speak the same language. And so a lot of people are like, oh, it's just because you're afraid. Yeah, I am. And it's a healthy fear. I am well aware that, holy crap. Um, I am well aware that that creature could cause damage to me, you know? Um, so it's just kind of one of those things. I like that there. Okay. Do we need we have books there, but I feel like maybe we need like an actual like bookshelf. I wonder if we could get it on this wall. That's not bad. I think I want to try a different shelf, but that was way easier than I thought it would be. That's too big. That like doesn't look like it fits there. All right. I am Sounds good. Thank you so much for coming in and teaching me about spiders. I never would have thought I would have learned about spiders today or been not quite so skeeved out. But thank you, thank you. Well, did I try that one? No, that one's too big. You, no. You, no. Ooh. I think I like this one. I don't like the colors. Maybe. Because I don't want to do like that. Oh, what if that wall's not big enough? That's a bummer. They can walk through there. I'm a little concerned about them not wanting to walk through that. Can we? Can I extend everything out one? Are you gonna lose your mind if I do? Probably. Near the Sims. Okay. There's that. Okay. I need to take a brief break. I am gonna run and go pee, and then I have a little man booty that I need to change because I can smell him. And apparently, well, excuse me, apparently Alexa's not helping either. Who would have guessed? But I will be right back. All right, we are back. Had a quick deputy change. We're in the process of potty training him, but I see you. Good job. Oh, you did turn on craft. Yeah. Um, he just turned 3, so it's still like I don't know. My nephew is a little miracle, not miracle, but a little like crazy little man. And he's been potty trained for probably close to a year now. Um, he does go to daycare every day, so he has like, you know, encouragement there, whereas Rowan's always been at home with me. But my my sister-in-law just has like a crazy knack with little kids. I wish I had the patience and the I just I don't even know how to explain it. She's just awesome. But um and I'm not saying that just to say that either. Like I really do think like I love my sister-in-law. She's awesome. My brother got lucky. Um move everybody over one. That doesn't look too bad. Um what is that? That's a space heater? Why do we need a space heater? Ooh, then we can put this here. Or like on the side, maybe. We can put it here. It'll work here. We can do that. Boom. And then I want to put a chair on this side. Just like a comfy, I don't know, like a big comfy like chair that's like old but like passed out. Where's that what is that? That the basement kit. Is it a kit? Um basement. Geez, has it been that long? Um Basement treasures. Yes. Although I gotta say I don't love the comparison from chair to um couch, but whatever. And then I don't think I want end tables on it either. So let's just get some plants. Well, it doesn't all have to be basement treasures, but I did actually really like that plant, so where did it go? Oh, that's tiny. I want a bigger plant. But I don't want something that dog. Ah, that'll work. And then we can actually um we can do that. We can put our plants over here because that just occurred to me because we have like a whole bunch of um the wall planters from Eco Lifestyle. And that's how we're growing our birds of paradise, which is pretty much how we're funding this entire house. Um Also, I just want to say thank you real quick. From Kayla when you jumped in with the raid. I again, I just want to say thank you, and to the couple of follows that we got, I really appreciate it. I am 2 followers away from being uh 2 followers, and um I don't even know. I think I have a certain amount of view hours, but I'm pushing affiliate. So, you jumping in is amazing. Thank you so much. I couldn't express enough how much I appreciate it. So thank you again. Plop that there. Plop that there. I'm like 99% sure this room is not gonna need to be that big, but we're figuring it out. Wall planters is where I was at. Are they outside? Wall. No? I wonder if I click on the outside. Snakes. There you go, Bubba's. There's your snake game. I'm gonna be, any other time. I have no issues finding these things. But I have people watching me right now. So naturally I'm not gonna be able to find it. Okay. And there it is. See? Told you. Vertical garden. That's why I couldn't find it. And my camera's in front of the swatchies. I like that one. I gotcha. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I'm sorry. I know you guys can't hear my music. It's just because I don't want to get copyrighted. I have not figured out the wizardry behind how these um streamers listen to like regular music while they're streaming. And then when they push it to YouTube, like it doesn't. I don't know how that works. I have not managed to master that one yet. I don't like this bookshelf right there. I need something else there. What if we put a mirror there? It's loading. Calm down. Calm down. I heard you. You need to calm down and wait. I cannot make it go faster, sir. I am also at the mercy of this ad. So, there you go. We can put a mirror there, and then we can add maybe some, like a little plant next to it to try and make it not that one. Not a huge. What if we put the tub full of plants in front of it? I don't know if it's functional still then, unfortunately. But I like that. I think that's funny. Please stop. Rowan. Please stop. There we go. I think that works. Right there. Maybe? Maybe right there? I think that works. I think that works well. And then we can put you over here. And I can get a little table-y sort of a thing. I do enjoy this as well. I think something like this is very unique. Like, I love it. I think it's great. If I had a tire, I'd consider it. But I do not have a tire, alas. What else can we... see, I'm not good with like the making things look pretty on the outside. And that is truth in real life and in games. Like, I have no clue what I'm putting where. If we put that there. That looks so short. Is it because the wall is that tall? It might be. I want umbrellas. This thing. For sure. And then I also want my coat rack. And then, what if we put that somewhere else? And then we can move this over to this page. That there. Oh no, the goldfish got you! Oh. So here's the thing, like, I'm sorry, but that plant, this little thing right here is really cute, but it's ginormous compared to like what you need it for, you know? No. My phone buzzed, but I don't know. There it is. There it is. It's beautiful. Okay. You can go in the kitchen by the sink. Perfect. I want to put a dishwasher over here too. I do have a dishwasher in my current 100 baby house and we use it. So why not? Um, ping. I feel like that's huge. Or do we put it back? Well, we can't put it back there. I mean, we can, but don't necessarily. There we go. That works. Okay. I want to put this in here because I want some variation on what they're eating, what they're making. My nose is starting to run like crazy. It's the rain. I hate the rain. I like the rain on occasion. This is not one of them. Okay, that works. We don't need a coffee machine or anything. We have a trash can. I think. Fire alarm. We'll do our burglar alarm here. Because Otherwise, you're gonna have burglars in your house. Move some of these. I mean, I think we're gonna bring our plants with us. But um I also kind of want to make sure that we have the things that we need. Oh, there we go. Boom. I could even. I don't think I've ever needed all 4 curbs at the same time. But there's always a chance. And I would cry. No joke, would just straight up cry. Okay. I'm just kind of. Okay. Well, then you can't reach. Okay. So we need like baby. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but like, I don't know. Kind of sounds fun. What about something like this? Just something fun. Might be a little bit too much. What if we did an accent wall? I feel like that should be our accent wall. Can I make it this? Is that helps, I think. Is it too much because it's the hallway too, or is it good? Maybe just a different. Please don't yell. Um, there we go. Also, we just have so much like blah going on right here. What if we did this and bumped it? Like, is that an absolutely terrible idea? To just boom. Does that work? Because then the other thing that we can do, the back, is nope. Put another door to the bathroom. Which would be nice. To have another way to get into the bathroom. So I think we're going to keep that. And then I'm going to copy. No, I'm not. I'm going to. The thing is, like, from like the actual like, welcome back, welcome back. It's a bit too gray, don't you think? I am. So this is just kind of I threw stuff in together that I wanted in there, but I didn't actually do, like, I just did the wallpaper for the baby room. I did give it an accent wall. I normally play with the walls down, so I think I might actually switch the accent wall to this one because then I'll actually see it. What is this? I just adjusted a bunch of stuff too. So let's see. Yeah, I wanted to. So this has been a several stream process because I can't. Like seem to like lose my creative flow. And I'm trying really hard to finish it today because the house we have is driving me nuts. I think I like it better like that. It's just because the house that we have, I've got 2 floors. Almost midnight here. But so you'll fall asleep while watching. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. You don't have to. You can totally just go to sleep. I totally get it. I do totally get just like falling asleep to somebody talking though. I've been trying to find. I usually listen to my audiobooks when I go to sleep. So I get you. I got you. I got you. I got you. It has to be audiobooks that I've already listened to, otherwise I miss stuff though. So like oh, so like right now. And if you I like tell me now so that I know cuz I have finished it. I just finished the other day the new Hunger Games book that is based off of um Hamish's perspective. Chef's kiss. Oh my god, I love it. Like I can't even begin to describe to you how much I loved that book. That is what, Betty? You want what? I don't know what you're asking for. I have a little squirrel taking a bath. Where is that camera even at? I can give you a squirrel camera if I can find the actual camera. My kids are kind of jerks. There it is. So we have my daughter's birthday party on Saturday, and my desk is a hot mess. Um, so I live. What do you want to ask? Bubba's at school. Yeah, Bubba's at school. Oh, my little squirrely friend ran away. Of course he did, because I got the camera out. That's how that works all the time. Squirrel, can I see? I am. Oh no, he is still there. Let's see if I can get him without freaking him out. Hold on, just a second. Let's see if I can get him. Before he runs away. No, don't run away! Please come back! Yeah. Okay. So we got that out of the way. He was right there. So um we have a critter feeder, which is really kind of hard to see because it's clear. Let me see if I can show you better. There's a screen in the window, so you can't really see it the best. But we have this squirrel feeder, this critter feeder. It was meant to be a bird feeder. but the birds don't come for it because of my cats. But the squirrels do. The squirrels have no fear of my cats. The squirrels are like, get me. I dare you. You can't touch me. Nanny, boo boo. And it drives my one cat up the wall. I'm surprised she's not. She might be in the window there. But and then that container, that yellow bin right there, we use for like kid stuff when it rains like this. Um, so we bumped it over so it was underneath because I want to say like a week ago, uh, one of my viewers and I apologize if you are in stream. I don't remember who it was. I apologize. It may have been my oh so wonderful follower, Dr. Snoodles. And I don't think he's in right now. They. Funny how your brain automatically goes doctor and goes male. But anyway, um, Dr. Snoodles, I believe it was. Um, where's your tablet? Where'd tablet go? Oh, I have it. Um, we watched a squirrel basically wipe out running across my deck. Because it was raining like this. And if you look, well, you can't. Where are where are my bins? Oh, they're over there. They're behind the green chair, so you can't really see. But we had the trash and recycling bins. Um, we have them right off the edge of the porch, so basically I can walk out the door and I can just off the porch because I'm lazy. I'm not lazy. I need to get better about saying that I'm lazy because I'm not lazy. But anyway, um, we watched them jump and then like slide across my trash can. And we were like, wait, I thought squirrels were supposed to have like really good uh coordination. Not that one. um I feel like we don't have a ton of like baby stuff. Which is honestly kind of annoying because we had that nursery kit. Um where is that? Storybook. Storybook. Nothing? Really? Is it just because I have it as like, is that what that was? Interesting. Objects by room. Well, then do all of it. Show all. Okay. Yeah, there's like not a lot here, is there? That's kind of, I mean, like, I know that a lot of this is like dark and you can make it lighter. Oh, that's not terrible. Not that she ever sits in here anyway to like really have to worry about it. But yeah. Hi. Squirrel's gonna. Da, 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 da. Do you have batteries as well? Badgers. I was gonna say yes. I do have batteries. What kind do you need? Um, badgers. If we have badgers, I don't think in this area. I feel like I've never heard of badger being nearby, but that's not. They're rare where I live. Um, there have only been 4 confirmed records of badgers in Pennsylvania, the state that I live in. I am in Pennsylvania in the United States. Badgers are typically found in open grasslands and farmlands with burrows in the earth. Uh, I feel like I probably do. You just don't see them very often. Because we have all kinds of things that are like aren't in the area but are totally in the area. So to go back to our spiders, I don't know if you've ever heard of a what is it, a brown recluse? They're like super poisonous. They're not supposed to be in this area. They're in this area. I think wolf spiders are another one, but I don't remember about that one. If they're not supposed to be in this area, somebody needs to update that because um, wolf spiders are really bad in this area, and they're scary looking. Especially if you happen to come in contact with them in a water setting. What if we move this here and then put this over here? I just feel like that fits better. Although, you know, window. What if we did that and that? Or switch these two then? Yeah. And then we move this over here. Boom. Because we don't really need baby toys in here, and I'm not going to plan on putting the mats down in here either. Maybe one. Because I have noticed for sure one of the most frustrating things is that my Sims want to put these babies. Stop believing these two. Well, global warming, a lot of critters are where they're not supposed to, and scientists say spiders have grown two times in size since the 90s. I mean, a lot of us have. It's not even that long. Stop believing these stream nuts. I mean, there was something that I read that, like, that's how you know you have your true friend is if they'll not like, obviously not like bully you to like hurt your feelings, but like bully you. Stream Streamlabs just wants to be here too. It's all good. Autocorrect's got you, and talking has me. Oh my goodness, my brain's autocorrecting. Um, Jeez. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get this flooring taken care of. What do you want to watch? You want to watch the Hot Wheels? Where did I? There it is. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Um, 20 years ago. um, wolf spiders. Like I said, if you have no experience with them, um, they are honestly, I would argue that they are the reason for my fear of spiders. Never been bit by one, but wolf spiders. Well, first off, spiders in general. A lot of spiders can walk on water, and that's freaky. Um, but I grew up. I was blessed and grew up in a home that in a home. Yes. But anyways, no, I was blessed and grew up in a home where we had a pool in the backyard. And so we were in it all summer long. Um, but my my mom, as part of us having a pool, like made sure that my brothers and I, knew the effort that was going into taking care of a pool because it's a lot of work. Um, and so we would help her with things. And we had there's a basket, it's called a skimmer basket. It pushes all of the stuff that's on top of the water into this basket so that it keeps the water clean. A sea skater. Yeah, we have skate. Um, I don't know. They're probably not the same thing. But we have bugs that skate across the top too. But my mom made sure that like we knew the work that was going into taking care of a pool because it is a lot of work. And um one of the things she had to do was empty out the skimmer basket, and the wolf spiders loved the skimmer basket. The snake game. Um, they loved the skimmer basket, and they're really cool because they run across the top of the water, right? Because they can disperse the stop. The like some it was something about like the little hairs on their legs or something helped them run across the top of the water, right? But then um they carry like a bubble of air on their back, and that's how they breathe in the water. So they can like swim, and it's just trippy. Um, it's terrifying. I don't like spiders. Oh, cool. That comes. I don't know if I like the yellow. Um, I like the unicorn, but I don't necessarily want a unicorn because it's supposed to be like a everybody like bathroom. But I guess we can have some fun with it. There's some yellow there. Oh, we can make a yellow potty. Bathroom's yellow now. How did we get to not so berry? Uh, it is really cool. I mean, again, wigged me out like crazy, but pretty cool. Not gonna lie. It's yeah. I don't I don't know. I don't know. Um, it's like it's one of those things. I can appreciate the coolness of these creatures and what they can do. Doesn't mean they don't skeeve me out like you wouldn't believe. Um, Sometimes some of it is just like things catching me by surprise though. Like we had we had a slug come in the house. Um and um I don't like slugs. Favorite insect, the dead kind. um Insects. Uh I think stink bugs are cool. But The reason I think stink bugs are cool is because I don't smell them. I can't smell them. So I'll just let them chill. They don't really bug me. Ladybugs. I like ladybugs. Um, I like ladybugs. Ladybugs remind me of my grandmother, who unfortunately has been gone for many years now. But anytime I see a ladybug, I think of her. So the beetles. They're like, yeah, you have to tell me what beetle it is. I do also have to tell you, and it may put a strain on our friendship, and I really hate for it to put a strain on our friendship. But I feel like it's important to know in the basis of our spider friendship. I think it is important for you to know my significant other is a pest exterminator, a pest control specialist. Um, just for full transparency, I know I'm sorry. I hope that we can still be friends. Um, I wouldn't call him an exterminator. In the states especially, I don't know about other places. Um, but he doesn't like to be called an exterminator. He's like, I don't kill bugs. I try to deter them from the homes that they've decided to create that are maybe not in the best places. Um, so that's where we stand with that. Like I said, I hope it doesn't put a damper on our friendship. Um, Rhinoceros beetles. Of course, you're the home slice. Ah. Are those the ones like in Lion King that Pumbaa tries to eat? I just like I can vividly now I need to look it up now. I'm never gonna get this built. Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, okay. Um, they can only pinch very weakly, and they are so small they don't pose a threat to humans. Interesting. And they are harmless, so they can be handled safely, but you should wash your hands first to protect them. A type of scarab. Awesome. Um, Careful, I might make your job a new, like, finding a new bug of the day to teach Sam about when she streams. Maybe, and I do truly mean this, okay? It sounds kind of corny, but I do truly mean this. Maybe if I educated myself more on bugs, I would not be so afraid of them. But, like, I don't know. Every summer we get Christmas beetles. It's always exciting seeing them. They look so pretty. I have been seeing them less and less. Oh no. Some of that may be just like a migration pattern though. Um we get what are they called? Cicadas. And um they're these really annoying screechy bugs. that like to sit in the trees. Um, and they're supposed to only be active every couple of years, but we had them for a couple years in a row, and everybody was like, "Well, global warming." But I knock on wood. Some of it maybe because I don't have as many trees. Um, like at our old house, we lived basically next to the woods. We did. We lived next to the woods. We had a creek like across the street and everything. They're called Christmas beetles because they always come close to Christmas down here. Is Christmas summertime for you guys? I guess that would be like, duh. I live next to the woods. It was like a double-edged sword, I think. We had to worry about like we had more mosquitoes. The kids could get ticks a lot more. Um, my partner Justin, he desperately wants to just like move into the mountains, and be one with nature. I'm all for it. I just need an ocean close by. Um, or running water that isn't gonna be like freezing. Like I want like a little beach because I am an ocean girly. Okay, what if we change up some colors in here just to give us a little more variety? Boom. Yeah. Okay, so I think we got the infant room done. And the kid bath, the infant and toddler bathroom is done too. I'm pretty happy. I think like I want to put more clutter and stuff in here, but what I really want is to live on a farm, helping animals, studying paleontology, and and collecting balloons. I know you said you meant bones, but I like collecting balloons. I'll start. I would just want you to know how I have some amazing news for your balloon collection. In the States here, you can go to the store and get a pack of balloons for like $1. I don't know. I don't know what the currency exchange rate is, but um, I bought 150 balloons for my daughter's birthday for $10. So, and then we bought more like 2 days later to put on the trampoline because that's like my favorite part of being an adult. Is that I can come up with these crazy, insane ideas that, like, when I was a kid, my mom would have been like, "No, why?" And I get to be the adult that's like, "Hey guys, I had this idea," and my kids are just like, yes, say less." So let me see if I can find it. We um, we blew up all the balloons because I have a little machine that blows up the balloons, and we oh, I was looking for pictures of something, but that's okay. Um, but yeah, we had. I don't know how well you can see that. Also, you're in the way. You probably can't the best because of the glare from the screen. I don't know how well you can see it, but yeah, we we inflated all the balloons and crammed them all onto the trampoline, and the kids had a ball. It was so much fun. And then when we were done, they were like, "Hey, we're kind of done. Can we just have the trampoline back?" And I was like, "Cool. Start jumping on balloons. Pop them." And so they did. They got to pop them all. But they did like a little like balloon tornado. We had fun. We had so much fun. So yeah, I enjoy being an adult and being like, guys, what do you think? And my kids just being like, say less, mom. That sounds genius. Why not? Okay. What color? What if we go for more of a blue for the Todd room? I'm feeling more blue purple for the tots, but I think I want it lighter, like a teal. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we can find in our wallpaper. I have really? So I don't like the popping. Um like I told them that they could pop them and then I had to walk away. I don't I don't do well with the popping of them. It's like a noise trigger, I guess, for me. I don't handle it well. Or I should like I don't even know how to explain it. It's not that I don't do well with it. Like I don't have like a I prefer to the kids not to pop the balloons. When I get near normal balloons, my heart goes fast. Really? Interesting. Um, I oh look, we have a squirrel. Sorry, squirrel. Oh no, don't run him. Really? Jerk. We had him, and they left. Um, I don't know. I was talking about something and the squirrel. Um, I have to like adjust with um like balloons and sounds and them popping. So like, oh, here we go. Here we go. There he is. Squirrel. His tail currently looks terrible because he's soaking wet. But this is our fat squirrel friend. He's having squirrel soup. Um, I just named it that, and we're rolling with it because he is eating. Ooh, I like that one. Because he is eating um, his critter feed out of the water on top of that container. It is now squirrel soup. Soup for squirrel. Not to be confused with squirrel soup where you put a squirrel in it. Because I may or may not have consumed that before. Because my relatives are country. Um, love them to death. Have introduced me to some wonderful things. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Squirrel pot pie is a beautiful thing. Don't knock it till you tried it. I apologize if you now think I'm a monster. Like I don't know what else to tell you, honestly. Cause I like, don't get me wrong. I think that these animals are cute and adorable and incredible. However, my ancestors at one point figured out that I could eat you and you were sustenance, and I have no problems reminding you of that. I don't like, yeah, uh, anything, anything and everything. Uh, Squirrel. I've had possum. Um, I have frozen deer meat in my freezer currently. Um, well then go to bed, silly. If you're tired, go to bed. I promise I'll be back tomorrow. I start at usually I start by 8:30. 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning my time, which we've discussed is what, 12, 14 hours for you? So it is like 10 o'clock at night. Today is Wednesday, right? Yes. Today is Wednesday for me, which would make it Wednesday night for you. Yeah. Fresh roadkill, man. I had a friend one time. I work when I was working at Denny's. Um, he would pick me up after work and I would go hang out. We'd burn crap in his backyard or all kinds of stuff. Because why did I just look at grills? Because I was talking about burning things. But because that was the kind of like that was how I grew up. I grew up like you were at, well, it's like Thursday in the wee hours of the morning for you. Squirrel, look at his poor little tail. I wonder. So the only reason that I'm, no, he ran away. He didn't completely run away. He just partially ran away. Like he realized that I can't actually get to him. Like he was concerned that I was gonna get him like the cat, and then he remembered that the cat can't get him. So why would he be? Squirrel. This camera doesn't have the best quality though. Just fair warning. Also, there is my screen in the way. Maybe I'll try to get Justin to move the screen at some point so we can see him better. And then you can see the circle from. Let me see if I can turn that off. Yes, perfect. There's our little squirrely friend. He's just hanging out too. He has no cares. He's getting fed. That's all he cares about. Well, stop moving over, dude. Oh, there he goes. So if I put the light on, it like regulates the color better. Um, Parts of a spine? Do you know what kind of animal or like a real, like a person did you call somebody? Well, that doesn't happen. Well, I mean, obviously it does. It happens everywhere. But like, y'all don't have near the crime rates that we do. It was possum. So I did a year of college at like an actual university. Um, and the long story short of that was that I didn't want to go to college. I didn't want to go away to college. Um, he keeps moving. Um, I didn't want to go away to college. I wanted to stay home. Um, but a lot of that came from it was fresh roadkill, so I took it home, cleaned it, and cooked it, and it kept the bones. Yeah, I totally would. Um, if you ever find just bones like that and you can manage to clean them off, you can boil them to get bone broth too. Bone broth is really good. Um, really high in protein. Um, but when I went I went to this university called Lock Haven. It's like 2 hours from where it's probably about three from here, from where I live now. It was about two and a half from where I grew up. And I didn't even really want to go away to school, but long story short, my mom really wanted to try and get me to branch out because the last my entire high school career, so the last 4 years of schooling, um, I spent a lot of time with my mom, um, because that was when my chronic illness really started to ramp up and take a grip on my life, unfortunately. And I feel like this needs to go here, but then I need to move that door. Um, but yeah, long story short, that was when my um, chronic illness really started to affect my everyday life. Um, and my mom really wanted me to develop myself and my independence. So she wanted me to go away to school so that I kind of had to figure these things out and make these decisions for myself, which I could have cared less about, to be honest. I had no want or need or intention. Um, and it's one of those things where, like, looking back, I'm so thankful that my mom did push me to do it. Uh, Not because it was like it's not like, oh, it was the best experience, it saved my life or anything. I met amazing people. No, frankly, no, that was not the case. But um, she wanted me to find myself. Didn't do it, but whatever. Um, I uh ended up going to this school with some very good friends of mine who were going to the school, which was one of the only reasons that I actually applied to it. And it was the only school that I applied to, honestly, in hopes that I would not make it in so that I didn't have anywhere else to go but stay home because my parents really wanted me to go to college. Yeah. Um, but one of my friends who was there with me, his grandparents lived in the next town over. And um, it was great because like we were like 20 minutes away from them. And they were like a family. I got home cooked meals. I got to do my laundry there. I just got to feel like a human being, a person again. And not that I, anyway, not that I didn't, but I had people who loved me and cared about me while I was there, and that was important to me. Um, and so one of the times that we were going up to their grandparents for like the weekend after classes, my friend he hit a possum under his car, but he didn't want to check it because he didn't want to have to clean it up. And so he was like, "Well, check under my car." And I was like, "Oh, squirrel." But I was like, "Tony, I'm not climbing out and checking under the car for this possum." And he's like, "Well, what if it's stuck in there?" I'm like, "Well, what do you want me to do if it's stuck in there?" And like, frankly, I'm sorry. I'm the little 19-year-old girl. I wasn't even 19. I was 17. I was not even a legal adult yet. Because I started school early. I turned 18 at college. But I was like, I'm not reaching under there for this creature. What if it's still alive? Squirrel. Yeah. Um, but yeah, he wanted me to reach up underneath his car to get this possum, and I was like, absolutely not, not happening, not doing it. I think we decided that this might be like an office sort of a space. I think we might make it a gym. But let's get this a teen a kid room figured out, and then we'll go from there. Cause we're doing pretty good actually. We're not doing too bad on getting this house done. Surprisingly, even though we are yapping like we are. Yeah. I have like a treadmill and stuff for them now. Um, at the other house. But it would be nice to have like a little bit more gym equipment. Um, and I think honestly, if we left the room this big, I could probably get a bed and a desk in here for each of them, but I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to stick with bunk beds though. I've been having a lot of issues with bunk beds and them not wanting to sleep in that bottom bunk, no matter how like it says that you can get to it, but you can't. So what are we at for this house? 83. We are actually still in budget, without selling the house. What are you doing? Oh, you climbed into the feeder. Oh, you can't see him from there. I guess we will back up the camera then. I'm trying to move slowly so that we don't scare our squirrely friend. There he is. He's in the feeder now. Maybe he gave up in sitting in the water. He's in the feeder. What you doing, friend? Looking for some cover while he eats. Um, I was looking for like the most comfortable beds. But I think I might have to actually go into bedroom and then go to beds from the bedroom to get the single beds that are like actually comfortable. We could get sleep pods for everybody. I don't think we're doing sleep pods. I think that might be a bit much. It's an entertaining idea, but I think it might be a bit much. Yeah, no. Although interesting that they did that. Um, I'm looking. That's what I'm looking for. That's like super dark though. I mean, they don't have to be like the best comfort, but you have a joke. I need to hear this joke. As as a friend, I'm required. I'm required to hear this joke. So lay it on me. That means. Oh, I love that. That's great. Oh my god. At first I was like, okay, so like backstory to the joke. Cool, cool, cool. No, it's the joke. I love it. Love it. Um, that's great. That was a good one. That was a very good one. I like those. Um, I don't know if I have any good jokes. I have really stupid jokes. That's what I have. I have really stupid jokes that I have found funny since I was a child. And so they really don't. Some of them hit different now as an adult, with adult experiences. Um, others I like. I will. I'm all by. You know, I personally am in a committed relationship. I am very happy in my relationship. We are raising four babies together. Four babies. Like the oldest isn't 13. But and he and I have been together for almost 5 years, which is crazy. Considering that is all but the entirety of my youngest daughter's life, who it's not biologically or her father. I guess. Um, I mean, we've got new people, so I'll explain it a little bit because it'll especially get confusing because we're about to hit summertime. So, um, basically, long story short, I have my oldest daughter at 19. I got married to her dad. We were married for 5 years, which is terrifying to think about. Um, we were together for a year and a half before we got married. We were married for 5 years. Um, and then we split, COVID. We were already on the rocks. We were already there, and then COVID hit, and that was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back. And I feel like it kind of was for a lot of people. It was like people were trying to make it work, and people were, burying themselves in work or whatever to try and escape because they didn't want to give up on the lives they had. And then we were all kind of forced to be crammed into houses all together and really deal with our problems. But so he and I split. I I went through a very bitter phase. I won't deny it. I went through a very bitter phase with their dad. Um, I resented him. Um, I felt like he wasn't doing as much for our children as I was. And I really had to take a step back and remember that just because I do something a certain way doesn't mean that he's going to. But anyways, we had Ava she was born in July and we split in December. So she was 5 months old, 6 months old. And then we moved in with my parents when she was like 8 months old. It was March. When the states shut down from COVID. because, you know, the states were one of the last ones, and we had a whole bunch of people that didn't want to mask and didn't want to stay inside, and then it was oh well, if you're, you know, considered vital to the running of the country, which I get, but I disagree with some of the jobs that they felt were vital. Anyway, anyway, um, then Justin and I met. We were friends first. We were friends for a couple months. Um, and I kept telling him, I was like, I'm still trying to figure out me. I'm trying to figure out me. I'm trying to figure out my life, what it's going to look like with these girls now. Um, how am I going to support these kids? Like, I don't have time to date. And he was just like, okay, whenever you're ready, I'll be here. And that's exactly what it was. Throughout the entire time, it was okay, I'm going to marry you one day. Um, I will never stop being thankful for this man either. But I learned a lot about myself in that time. I did uh I forget where I was going with that. I'm so sorry. I have no clue where I was going with that. Go pass out on me. Well, I've been telling you for like an hour since you said the first time that you were tired to go to bed. So, like, thank you so much for hanging out, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much for letting me yap with you, but go to bed. Go bed. I'll be here tomorrow, okay? Go bed. Bed with you. Bed. Now. Sleep is important. But I hope you sleep well. I hope you have a good rest. Or I guess I hope you have a good morning tomorrow morning when you wake up. And I will be back my normal morning time tomorrow morning to stream as well. And we might have this done. We might not, because I'm probably only gonna stream for like another half hour. Um, but yeah. Um, thank you so much for jumping in, and I'm so glad that you got dumped into here and hang out. And yeah, I hope to see you again, my newfound friend. You're like my first like stream friend that I've met like because I was streaming. That's not true. I've met a lot of people, but like you're the first one that was like, "Hey, we're friends now." So, but anyways, go to bed. Thank you. Sleep well. Um, but this is why streaming is so amazing. Because I would never get to interact with you guys like this otherwise. Do I bump that there? No. It needs to be at least that big. All right. Excellent. And that's 5 beds. And I feel like that's the most I generally have at one time. There's part of me that's wondering about 2 more beds. We'll do 2 more. I'll make the room big enough for everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We literally cannot have any more adult beds. Or not, or like, we literally wouldn't be able to fit any more people if we had 7 kids in here. So, I think we're okay there. Why don't we actually extend that way? Because I think I'm gonna have to mess with my roof anyway. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Honestly, you getting hungry, little man? Yeah. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna save because I haven't saved yet. And I think what we can do, because a majority of the house is done at this point. So I think what we're gonna do is we are going to stop here and we will finish this tomorrow. Because, like I said, we don't have that much left to finish. And then we can move them in, which will be fun. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm really happy with how much we got done. We finished up the living room, we decorated mom's room, and then we really got the baby's, the little guy's rooms done. So yeah, we can eat. What do you want to eat? Nuggets? But yeah, so then we can get the room done and the bathroom done, and then their gym, maybe office area, we'll see. Because we do have a computer over here now, but we're gonna need more than one for sure. Okay, bubbies, I'm coming. Can you come here? But I think we're gonna leave it here for the time being. Come here. You want food? Yeah. Can you come say bye? Yeah. Bye. Say bye. Say thank you. Thank you. Say thank you for watching. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.